This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinis, to use this as an educational material. Good day everyone, we are the group 1 and our topic for today is all about goal setting. This includes the definition of goal and the theories on goals. So our learning objectives is first to define and comprehend goals and goal setting, and to explain the theories on goals. Goal setting. Goal setting is the process of outlining what you want to achieve and creating a plan to get there. It's more than just having a dream or a wish. It involves defining specific targets, developing steps to reach them, and setting a time frame for completion. So, to put it simply, goal setting is ginahighlight niya is unsaon nato para ma unsaon nato or unsay plano nato para ma-achieve to ang specific goal in life. It's like the flow of what and how we will execute every steps para makaabot ta sa mga hingyap nato sa kinabuhi. So, goal. When we talk about a more specific meaning of goals, we move beyond the general idea of desired outcomes and delve deeper into the characteristics that make a goal effective. So, goal is mauna ni siya ang ato ang ginadescribe sa goal setting na specific goal, which is ang ato ang desired outcome or result na ginahingyap nato at the end of our hardships we went through just to achieve that goal. So that's what we call goal.
SMART goal framework is a popular method or framework for setting effective goals. So it is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So specific, you should clearly define what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, I want to be more healthier, you could say that you could set a specific goal that could be like, I want, like for example, I want, or I will run 3 times a week for 30 minutes time each. Measurable. You should so you should establish how you so this is how you establish or track your progress. Numbers are helpful here. So for example, in the running, you could measure progress by tracking numbers of runs that you complete within the distance that you covered. So for achievable, be realistic about what you can accomplish. While you might aim while you might aim to run a marathon eventually, aiming for 30-minute runs is a more achievable starting point. So for relevant, make sure that your goals are aligned with your bigger goals or priorities. Like for example, running does help you to be or support you to be more healthier. So lastly is time bound. So you have to set a deadline for achieving your goal. So this creates the sense of urgency and help you to stay on track or to be more focused. So in example for running, you could aim to achieve these running habits within the next 3 months. So by following the SMART goal framework or criteria, you can set goals that are clear, measurable, and attainable. So this increases your chances of success and motivates you to stay on track.
Short-term versus long-term goals. Short-term goals. So, short-term goals is to achieve within weeks or months. Example, learn a new recipe, finish a specific project. So, short-term goals is kanang it is an objectives nga aim to achieve in the near future, typically within a few days, weeks, or months. So, these goals kay it's more likely immediate and specific compared to long-term goals. It provides a clear path to accomplishing smaller, more manageable tasks that contribute to your larger ambitions. So, by setting a clear, specific, and achievable short term goals, you can make consistent progress and build the confidence needed to tackle larger, more complex objectives. So, they provide immediate focus, measurable progress, and adaptability, making them an essential part of effective goal setting and personal development. Long-term goals. Long-term goals is gonna it take years or even a lifetime to achieve. Example ani is to graduate with a degree and buy a house. So, long-term goals is kanang objectives nga aim or to achieve over an extended period. So typically several years. These goals help guide your decisions and actions. So makatabang ni siya nga goal para sa imong mga decisions and guides. Then 8% to ensure you're on the right path to achieve your desired future. To summarize, ang long-term goals are your big dreams and aspirations for the future. They require careful planning, consistent effort, and the ability to adapt to changes. So, mag-require na siya og careful planning, then consistent effort and the ability to adapt to changes. So, by breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps, you can steadily work towards achieving these significant milestones in your life. Outcome-oriented versus process-oriented goals. These describe the focus of your goal. Outcome-oriented focuses on the final result you want to win a competition or complete a task. So, outcome-oriented, it refers to a focus on the final results or in goals rather than the process used to achieve them. So, kini nga approach, it emphasizes the desired outcomes and measures success based on whether those outcomes are achieved. For example, ani is kanang example ani is kanang sa fitness, personal fitness. So, kanang mag-set ka og goal nga kanang ganahan kag ma-lose weight. So, set ka goal nga ma-lose ka og 20 pounds in 6 months. So, dapat mag-exercise ka na, mag-diet, exercise routines niya, mga lifestyle ni mo i-adjust para ma-achieve ni mga kanang goal. Una ag outcome oriented. Mo focus ya sa final result. Process oriented focuses on the ongoing actions you take to reach the goal. You want to practice a skill daily or develop a specific habit. So, kining process oriented meaning ani is kanang it focus on the daily actions and habits that lead to achieving a goal. Instead of concentrating on the end result, it emphasizes consistent practice and improvement. So, this approach values the routines and efforts made regularly, believing that this will naturally lead to the desired outcome. For example, so if you want to become a better writer, a process oriented approach would involve writing every day. So by prioritizing the process, you develop the necessary skills and habits that contribute to long-term success.
Goal setting theory. As mentioned before, this theory by Edwin Locke emphasizes specific and challenging goals for achievement. It highlights 5 factors for effective goal setting: clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and task complexity.
Goal setting theory and motivation. This theory builds on Locke's ideas. It explains how goals can influence motivation by directing your attention, mobilizing effort, increase persistence, and improve tasks, task strategies. So, how goal setting theory fuels motivation? Building on the work of Edwin Locke, goal setting theory dives into the specific of how setting goals can significantly boost your motivation. So here's a breakdown of the key ways it works. Direct Directing attention. Desires like be healthy, lack focus. Goal setting theory suggests setting a specific goal like run a 5K in 6 months, 5 kilometers in 6 months. Directs your attention towards relevant actions. You'll start noticing opportunities to fit in training, runs, or healthy meals, keeping your goal at the forefront of your mind. So number two is mobilizing effort. Clear goals act like roadmap. You understand the level of effort required to achieve them. This can trigger a motivation response, pushing you to exert the necessary energy and resources to bridge the gap between your current state and your desired outcome. So, number three is increasing persistence. Goals provide a sense of purpose and direction when faced with challenges or setbacks. A well defined goal reminds you why you started. It fuels persistence and the willingness to keep despite obstacles, knowing the accomplishment lies within reach. Number four, improving task strategies. Goal setting pushes you to think about the how of achieving your objective. You start brainstorming and developing strategies to tackle the steps involved. This can lead to improved task planning, time management, and a focus on efficient approaches. So, additional factors. Goal difficulty. The theory suggests that moderately challenging goals are most motivating. A goal that's too easy won't spark much motivation, while that's perceived as impossible can be discouraging. Finding the sweet spot between challenge and achievability is key. Goal commitment. The more committed you are to your goal, the more motivated you'll be to see it through. Believe in yourself and value of the goal strengthens your resolve and fuels action. By understanding how goal setting theory works, you can leverage its power to achieve greater results in various aspects of your life.
Self-determination theory. Goals and circumference. This theory focuses on the need to autonomy and the importance of goals, aligning with your values and interests, and emphasize interesting motivation, autonomous choice, and goals-related competence and growth. So, this is self-determination theory na may tulo siya ka butang na importance. Like first is autonomy. We have desire to have freedom or making have we own choice or kanang butang na pugsong kita na dili na to gusto, ba? Ang kaduha in competence. So people we need a mastery of tasks and their different skill. When a people see of makita ang imo mga skill na ma-determine nila kung ma-achieve nimo o nimo like sa imong mga goal. And lastly is connection. People need to be experienced ascent to belong and attached to be other people. Kay need man nato communicate para mabilong ta sa mga tao para daghan atong mga ma-attach nato na labi na sa mga work.
Expectancy theory. This theory by Victor Rome suggests that motivation depends on their factor expectancy, belief you can achieve the goal. Instrumentally, believe achieving the goal leads to desired outcomes, and balance importance of those outcomes. Setting goals that you believe are achievable and lead and valuable outcomes can increase motivation.
Goal gradient theory. This theory proposes that motivation increases as you get closer to achieving a goal. The closer you are to the finish line, the more motivated you become to complete the task and reach the goal. This can be particularly helpful for setting smaller milestones along the way to a larger goal.
So as our topic today comes to an end, let me first summarize about everything that my fellow members have talked about, which are the definition and theories surrounding about our topic, goal settings. So it is something that is defined as something that every person or every individual should have this what we call goals in life, because this will serve as a stepping stone or like a guide or a path into knowing what your true objectives of your life, not just the present time or what you are now, but also the future self of you. So in connection to this, which my fellow members have already told, the smart ways of goals and also the long-term, short-term goal terms, and also the outcome and process goals. Which these ways or those ways are something that is figured out of what your life or your life's objectives will be, and not just what we are now but also in the future again. So lastly, in our categories of our topic is the theories, which consists of the different suggestions of an individual or made by an individual who have given their personal definitions about goals, which they want to share to other people to know what they know about goal settings and the elements that go into it in determining a person's life purpose or what your purpose in life, because you can only determine what is your life or like your true life goals are by setting them ahead of time. That's all. Thank you.